Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/EntitledKarens. In today's episode, EM demands my drink for her kid. Gets mad when she finds out I spoke the truth about it being alcoholic. Karen, with no time to wait, waits over an hour. Tutoring Tales 3, Favoritism and Manipulation. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. EM demands my drink for her kid. Gets mad when she finds out I spoke the truth about it being alcoholic. Now, for a bit of context, last weekend was Liberation Day in Holland, and many cities were having festivals to celebrate. Most of these festivals have free entrance, so they tend to crack down on people bringing their own food and drinks, to increase profits from beverage sales. Mate of mine lives within the area where the festival is taking place though, so usually we drop our booze at his place and retrieve it during the festival. Since it didn't seem like a terrific idea to walk around with a bottle of JD, I mixed it into a 1L Coca-Cola vanilla bottle with just enough Coke that it looked like Coke and went onto the festival grounds. I'm assuming everybody is familiar with the common abbreviations. JD is my good friend Jack Daniels. We've been through a lot together. While walking around with the bottle of Coke, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Festival etiquette is to move over to the side to let somebody pass, after which I move alone. I suddenly feel a hand grabbing my shoulder and trying to pull me back, so I turn around, and I'm faced with a typical Karen. EM, where'd you get that? Pointing at the bottle. Me, brought it from home. EM, can my kid have some? Me, not wanting everybody to know I had booze on me. They sell Coke over there, you can buy your kid a fresh, cold one. EM, they don't sell vanilla Coke there, and he doesn't like the regular one. He wants yours. Holds out hand. Me, if he doesn't like the regular one, I'm pretty sure he won't like this any better. Meanwhile, the kid has started squealing about how he's thirsty and wants that one, and EM starts giving me a demanding stare. Me, okay lady, I'm going to be honest with you. Half of this bottle is whiskey, and I don't think it's a good idea to give the kid whiskey. EM, you're lying. You just made that up so you wouldn't have to share with my baby. Now give it to me. While I kinda shrug and turn away and attempt to disappear into the crowd, the kid grabs the bottle with both hands, wrenches it from my hand, and makes a run for it, his mom in tow. I follow them, and I find them just in time to see the kid take a few massive swigs from the bottle, after which he starts violently throwing up almost immediately. Figuring the best move for me would be to not further pursue the now vomit-covered bottle of Jack and Coke, I decide to head over to my mates and mix a new one. In passing, I throw EM a told you, and make my way into the crowds. Within seconds, EM charges me, and starts attempting to take a swing at me. You poisoned my baby. Security. We're separated by bystanders, and a stall holder gets security, which questions both me and EM. EM, he gave my baby this bottle of poison and told him it was Coke. I want him arrested. Sir, what's in this bottle? Me, a pre-mixed whiskey and Coke, somewhat on the generous side with the whiskey. And why did you give that to a kid? Me, I didn't, sir. I was mostly planning on getting smashed myself, to be fair. They thought it was Coke, wouldn't believe me when I told them it was booze, and snatched the bottle from me. What you're seeing here is just the result of the kid taking a drink before I was able to stop him. At this point, a bystander chimes in, confirming that he saw the kid snatch the bottle from my hand, although he hadn't heard the conversation. Security tells the mom to not pull that shit again, to take her still crying kid to the first aid post, and instructs me to be more careful with the next batch I'm inevitably about to make. EM, where'd you get that? Pointing at the bottle. Me, brought it from home. EM, can my kid have some? So this woman hasn't heard of strep throat, herpes, or just the common cold? Mono is a good one too. especially since it's contagious after you are over it for months. I like security guards, they seem chill. But for real, why do parents demand drinks/food to be shared? So many diseases can be passed along this way, not saying you have one OP, but like come on. Next time try filling it with Fireball instead of JD. See how the kid likes it then. My mom always told me to don't drink anything from strangers and be careful with my cups and bottles. This EM encouraged her son to drink in a stranger bottle, even known it has booze on it. I can't understand Karens. You're lying. You just made that up so you wouldn't have to share with my baby. Now give it to me. No one owes you or your spoiled kid anything. Stop demanding free stuff from strangers. I've never met anyone like this, I would be flabbergasted. Then I'd probably be like Deagle when Smeagol asks the ring because it's my birthday and I wants it. Why? Karen, with no time to wait, waits over an hour. So a bit of background. I own my own business, and I have been here for about 3 years. I am the only person who owns and works this business. It is a brick-and-mortar dedicated business location in which I provide a service, so I have clients. I don't usually sell things or have customers. I also take my dog to work with me. He is trained and well-behaved, and we have signs and advertisements pointing out the fact that we have a dog in here, and if you are afraid of/allergic to dogs I can remove him while you are here. The dog is the most popular part of my business, and I have some regulars who only come here to pet the puppy and give him treats. Finally, I was sick, COVID test negative, the last week and my store has been closed for 5 days and am just opening back up today, though I still have a bit of a cough and am wearing a mask to not spread things. Other than this sickness, my store has only had 2 days since we were founded that we were not open during regularly scheduled hours, and that was due to a massive snowstorm that shut us down. Also, most people in a small town appreciate a small business providing a service, and I have never dealt with a Karen in my business before now. So this morning at 9:44 I get a phone call on my personal cell phone. Paraphrasing. Me, hello, this is my name. Karen, is this business name? Me, I am the owner of that business, yes. What can I do for you? Karen, well, I have been waiting for 6 months to come see you because, long rambling story that I don't care enough about to remember because it was completely unrelated to the services I offer, and now I am in front of your store and you're not open. Me. Waiting because I am not sure if she is done with her story. Karen. Me, well, ma'am, I don't open until 10 a.m., but I'm going to be a bit late today anyway. I am moving a bit slow after being sick for. Karen, is it COVID? Me, no, I am not sure what it is, but. Karen, well, I can't get sick and I am in a hurry. I don't have time to keep waiting for you. When are you going to get here? Me, like I said, I am running late, but I'll probably be there between 10:30 and 11 a.m. Karen, well, you need to hurry up because you have customers waiting. I need service my business offers, worded in a strange way. How much does that cost? Me, I don't have all the prices for everything memorized, but if you go to website, all the fees are clearly shown there. Karen, I don't have time for that, just get here and look it up for me. Me, okay, well, I already said when I expect to get there. Bye for now then. The call lasted 2 minutes 48 seconds. So I finish doing my morning necessities and drive to work. Get there at 10:39. There are a few cars in the parking lot, which doesn't mean anything because there are 6 businesses that all share my same shopping center. I get myself and the dog inside, flip the lights, make the sign say open, and get to my desk to check my business messages while I was out. About 5 minutes later, there is a knock at the door and I look over. I see Karen, complete with one teal and one blue-colored rubber glove, a face mask that is not covering her nose, giant sunglasses, and hair in a bun, holding some medium-sized box. The following is pulled directly from my security recording and not paraphrased. Me, you can come in. Karen, gestures vaguely. Me, the door is unlocked. Karen, gestures vaguely. Me, not knowing what she wants. Okay, hold on. Gets up to go to the door to open it for her. Karen gestures at the dog. I don't want the dog to get out. Me, opening the door to dog, get back inside. To Karen, he is trained not to go outside when clients open. Karen, scooting inside past me and the dog. I need to return this. I just want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Dog, sniffing Karen's feet like he does to literally everyone who walks in the door. Me, well, I don't know what that is, but if it is something we sold you, I would be happy to. Karen, while I was talking, was batting at the dog. An untrained dog would react aggressively, but my dog thinks she wants to play and tries to jump up to her hands, and she yelps and skitters away. Me, restraining the dog because clearly the lady doesn't want to play. Sorry about that, what can I? Karen, well, maybe if you had that thing on a leash like the law says you have to, I wouldn't have to fight it off. Me. No, ma'am, I am allowed to have my dog off a leash in my privately owned business if I want to. Karen, well, maybe you should spend less time with that thing and more time with your customers. Me, I don't even know if you are a customer because you won't tell me why you're here. Karen, pulling out wallet. Like I said on the phone, I just want service my business offers, worded in a strange way. It wasn't until this moment that I realized that earlier phone call with the person who said they couldn't wait for me and this person who clearly could wait for me were the same person. Me, okay, well, I can check your item in the box and let you know what the price would be. Do you want me to put the dog away first? Karen, I don't have time to wait for that. I'm going to pay $25 and you are going to do it now. Just keep the dog away from me. Throws $25 in cash on top of her box on my counter. Me, I don't know if it costs $25, but I cannot go to my register and ring something up without letting go of the dog, and I cannot start coughing for a few seconds and I cannot let go of the dog. Karen, you need to take care of me right now. I was waiting over an hour for you to get here. Me, ma'am, do you want me to do that right now, or do you want me to keep the dog away from you, because I cannot do both at the same time? Karen, the audio glitched out here, but I think it was something like this. You really need to work on how you treat people. This is very unprofessional. Me, okay, well, I don't see a way I can help you then. You can just get your things and leave. Karen, I am not going anywhere. I have been waiting 6 months for you. I am not going to leave. Me, you have not been waiting on me for 6 months. The shop was only closed for 5 days while I was sick. Karen, I have been waiting for 6 months. Me, ma'am, I don't know what has been happening in your life the last 6 months, but I am not responsible for any of that. Karen huffs and walked out without her box or her $25. Mail carrier, walking in directly behind Karen. What was that about? Me, hi, name. That's just some angry lady who wants to be angry about nothing, I guess. She left her box here and I'm not touching whatever that is. Mail carrier, chuckle. She definitely was not happy about something. Anyway. The box and the $25 cash is just sitting by my front door right now about 12 hours later. The thing is, I looked it up on my pricing sheet, and if what is in the box is what she claimed is in the box, the service she wanted is only $15. So OP, what's in the box? Crazy story. Not sure what Karen's real problem was, but I was very distracted from the point of the story by you trying so hard to keep what service you offer so secret. I mean, it's your right, but it was very distracting and I'm invested. That is fair, but I am not going to dox myself, and it is a fairly niche field I work in. If it makes you feel better, just imagine I'm a certified bad dragon dildo cleaner and cleaning her toy is only a $15 fee because it fits in the smaller cleaning machine. At least you made a profit. It's $15 for the service and a $10 holding fee if she comes back. Tutoring Tales 3, Favoritism and Manipulation. I am a tutor at my school. Well, you can't really say a tutor in this sense. Schools in Germany do not have afternoon classes, their classes end at 1 p.m. For the kids in the 5th and 6th grade, my school is from 5th to 13th grade, there is an afternoon program where they do their homework and afterwards play together or with the tutors. This job can be fun, rewarding, entertaining, funny, cute and so much more, and I love my part-time job. At least I would love it if there were no parents involved in any schools. I have 3 or 4 Karens in my school who take all the attention. The other parents I usually never see, as I am not in any way the communicator of the tutoring organization, but just a student working there for some side money. Because I am the only one who doesn't just do that job for money, but who has an actual passion about helping kids, I organize many things, some even in free will. I want the kids to have fun in the afternoon program, so for the last week of the program, where no one has homework, I decided to do a few fun things with the kids. I organized a soccer tournament for the kids, with trophies and all. After this tournament happened, of course, some kids were happy, some were sad. More precisely, the tournament started out with a group stage before getting into knockout stages. Of course, at the end, one boy won, not a big surprise who won the trophies. Everything seems fine until a mom comes up to me after the tournament is over and the kids are supposed to be picked up. When I want to get on my bike and drive home, one mom is blocking my way, looking at me madly. She started screaming, "You discriminated against my boy. You drew the 3 best soccer players into his group so that he cannot win." To be fair, his group was actually not that easy, but I did the groups randomly. For more context, the 3 other kids in the group ended up getting out in the round of 16, getting out in the quarterfinals, and winning the tournament. I explained to the mom that her child had fun, played quite well, and just sadly did not make it. He was not even into football and had a better time enjoying the buffet and the other activities than he would have playing soccer. She told me I was discriminating against her kid, and I shrugged and just rode away. She tried to stop me, but I just drove away. I organized the tournament and the event, cared about funding and space, and that was how I was greeted? At least, all the other parents thanked me and enjoyed it, and the kids all had a blast, and that is the most important thing to me. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.